What's up, everybody? It's Papa Spank here, and today we're doing episode 2 of my map analysis series. Today on the chopping block we have Mob of the Dead, another map I hold near and dear to my heart, and we're about to find out why. So, without further ado, let's get started. Mob of the Dead came out April 13th, 2013, and I think it's safe to say that Mob of the Dead fixed Black Ops 2 zombies and saved zombies in general. Before Mob of the Dead, we had 3 maps. We had Transit, Die Rise, and Nuketown. And yeah, these maps weren't received pretty well in the community. But Nuketown wasn't that bad. I still had fun with my friends. But we're not talking about Nuketown today. We're talking about Mob of the Dead. The problem with those maps were they didn't really have a lot of revolutionary ideas. I mean, yeah, Transit had buildables, and we still build things in zombies, but there wasn't a lot of pizzazz, if you know what I mean. But Mob of the Dead had that pizzazz, because it was different. It was unique. Treyarch thought outside of the box and gave us an experience we didn't know we could have with zombies. We didn't know we could have zombies in Alcatraz and be stuck in a purgatory and build a plane and crash into the Golden Gate Bridge. No, we didn't think that. All we thought of was the MPD, Nikolai's crippling addiction, and Tank Dempsey's love for kicking ass. That's all we knew. But no, Mob of the Dead really brought some new ideas that we didn't think of. Like I said, Alcatraz. The overall aesthetic of the map really works. With all like the hellish beings, the hounds that you have to feed for the Hell's Retriever, the overall just darkness, and the box itself. The box is probably one of my favorite box designs of all time. I mean, it's all done very well. And Treyarch really put in effort with this. With the map, the crew, weapons, and bosses. Now let's talk about the crew. In this, if we're gonna have a zombies map in prison, we have to have a mobster crew. Now, the Mob of the Dead crew consists of Sal, Finn, Weasel, and Billy. Sal's the mob boss, Billy's the hired gun, Weasel's the brains, and Finn. And their overall karma, charisma, everything works together. They work well together. The overall dialogue between them is kind of like a love-hate relationship because they're mobsters after all. They cut down every tie they have with each other, and yeah. Hopefully, after saying that, I hope a mob's not going to be after me now. But the crew is very well done. There's raw emotion in them, like not knowing what's going on, building the plane, getting sick and tired of all this purgatory stuff, and just giving up. The emotion is there, and it really shows with this crew. And that's something I can pat Treyarch on the back for. They really tried with this. They learned from their mistakes, and they tried. Now, other than the map and the crew, we have a new boss that we haven't seen before. Now, like in Horizon Dragon Origins, you got Panzer, and like in any other thing, you got the Hellhounds. Very old stuff. In Mob of the Dead, you got Brutus. You got Brother Brutus. Basically, he spawns around 8, I think, kind of like Panzer. And honestly, he's not that hard to kill. If you have a decent weapon, you have a good shot at killing him. The only thing that would suck is if you were in a claustrophobic room, like the showers, or like the docks. That's where things get a little tricky and scary. Because you don't got a lot of room, and Brother Brutus can just hit you like Chris Brown hit Rihanna, and just end your day. And it's not fun, let me tell you. It is not fun when you're down to Brutus. Because then you feel like a piece of crap because you're down to Brutus. But basically, he's the warden. He can go around and lock stuff up on the map, which is also very annoying because I don't want to pay 2,000 points, not dollars. I don't want to pay 2,000 points to get the box. That's 950. It's annoying as hell, let me tell you. Or perks and stuff like that. He locks everything. If your mom was there, he'd lock your mom. It's just very annoying with that, and that's the only downside I hate about Brutus. I love Brutus, and I think he's a very unique boss. And my only complaint is when he locks Jug, about to die, and I don't have enough points. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Other than the boss, you have 2 new weapons. Well, one's a wonder weapon, obviously, but the other one's a specialist. Yeah, it's like one of the first specialist weapons we kind of got in Zombies. Now, the new wonder weapon on this map is the Blundergat. It's like a single-shot shotgun, and it's really unique because you can upgrade it in 3 different ways. You can just stick it in the Pack-a-Punch machine, and that's that. You don't have to do anything else. But if you go around the map and collect some parts to build the Acid Gat upgrade kit, you can upgrade the Blundergat to the Acid Gat. Basically, the Acid Gat is infinitely better. It's all opinionative, but that's my opinion. The Acid Gat, when you shoot it, shoots off 3 round little acid tubes that will attract the zombies to wherever you shot, kind of like the monkey bombs. And it's very useful when you're in a tight situation. And just like any other wonder weapon, yeah, the acid has splash damage, which is a downside. But trust me, you want to have something like a monkey's to get out of tight situations, rather than splash damage. It's alright. You can manage, and it's fun. Now, if you get the Acid Gat, you can upgrade the Acid Gat to the Vitrolic Withering, which is just basically God tier, and you can camp on the bridge longer, and it's fun. Other than the Acid Gat, the Blundergat, Vitrolic Withering, all that, you also have the Ray Gun Mark II and the Ray Gun. Simple stuff I'm not really going to delve into. But if you go around the map, kind of like the Rising Jack, and you feed these hound heads, you can get something called the Hell's Retriever. It's like a little tomahawk specialist weapon that you can throw. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first map that introduced specialist items. I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, because sometimes I'm a little stupid and I don't think. But I've done my research, and I'm pretty sure this is the first map that has specialist weapons. Basically, if you go around and feed those heads, if you go into this little, like, where I'm about now, right to the left, you saw where there's like a little 3-head thing. That's where you can get your Vitrolic Withering. Your Vitrolic Withering, oh my god. The Hell's Retriever, and that's that. It's pretty interesting. You can get power-ups with it, and you can also kill zombies. It'll give their heads. It's useful, trust me, especially when you're on the bridge. Now that we talked about everything like that, I think it's time to talk about what this map means to me. When I started playing Zombies, I didn't have a lot to go with, and I was just mostly a casual player. Now I just do whatever I want, high rounds, Easter eggs with my friends. I was just a casual player. And I remember all the time going back and wanting to play this map with my friend. And that adds to the experience, when you have friends that you care about that'll play this with you. Everything that I've mentioned fits hand in hand with me wanting to play this map with my friends. It's a fun time, and I feel like I can flow well with this. My friends and I have a good time. I feel like this map was very, very well done, and that's why I think it saved Black Ops 2 Zombies, because there wasn't much hope, and this gave people hope. And the maps after this, we had Buried and Origins, and they were just outstanding. Even Buried, for being a Invictus map, was outstanding. And Mob of the Dead was the steeple of the goodness of Black Ops 2 Zombies. And with that, I'll always remember the times I built the plane, camped on the bridge with Phoenix. It was a fun time, guys, and I'll always remember those memories.
What I tell you, here's
But
the ringing.
I think that's about it with Mob of the Dead. Basically, this map gets a 10 out of 10 rating with me. I know I gave the Rising Jack 9.99999, and I know I said the Rising Jack's my favorite map, but I'm giving Mob of the Dead a 10 for one reason. And that number one reason is my friends. Back when I started playing Zombies, Phoenix showed me this map, and I liked it, and I played it over and over and over, till I grew a loving for it. And I love Mob of the Dead so much. And friends really, really impact your life. And lately I've been playing with such amazing people, and I'm leaving their channels in the description. Please, please check them out. They make amazing content, and they really like gaming like I do, in Zombies. So, if you're bored at 3 AM, and you're kind of sleep deprived and you need something to fill your time in, watch them. They deserve the love more than I do, guys. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll make a video someday. Bye, guys.